Hello friends, so welcome to the most awaited announcement. So it's been a long time and it's a surprise announcement for many, even for me because so it took long time actually because of some technical challenges that we had. So anyways, let's come to the point. The first of all, so this is my announcement for new CA final SCMPE live batch. Yes, you heard it right. So it is a new live batch. It's not recorded Google Drive or pen drive or Android or classes. It is absolutely live. Okay, right. Anyways, so it is live online interactive batch for November 2021, May 2022, and November 2022 students. All you guys can attend this, and it will be somewhere around 180 to 200 hours. That will be the session, and approximately 3 hours per day, starting from as you would have already seen June 7th. Okay, timings will be 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Got it. So what are all things that we're gonna cover? Forgive me for all this, guys. I've got a lot of cold actually, a little bit of fever as well. So that's the reason I'm taking all these things because I basically sit in AC because the green screen and all that it can't be, it should not be moved. So I cannot use fan and all that stuff. Anyways, so forget about all these things. Now, anyways, this particular batch is going to be held for around 180 to 200 hours. That's the approximate time that I'm expecting right now for the batch to happen. And of course, the entire questions and the syllabus coverage will be predominantly from ICA resources. So when I say ICA sources, we talk about the study material, we talk about RTPs, okay? We talk about case study digest, which was recently released. Anyway, this time I'm going to cover the new study material. So obviously all the amendments will be by default covered. So this will be December 2020 study material. So that will be covered. And anything else like MTPs or anything new that is going to be released by ICA, anyway, that will be covered till date, whatever the new things that has been there, that will be covered. And of course, our class comes with the power notes. This time, I've already updated my power notes with case study digest and amendments, which was around 300 pages. And apart from that, we're gonna come with power notes 2.0. Actually, it should have come long back. If at all in December 2020 and in March, this amendments and case studies would not have come. This should have been ready by now, but because of that, it got postponed. So now this batch, probably by the end of this batch, we should be ready with another version of our power notes. Then I'm planning for international case studies also. Unless ICA releases something else, I should be finding myself enough time to work upon international case studies and then bring it over to you so that you'll have that little bit of extra edge, little bit of extra kick, extra knowledge, so that you'll be able to, attempt the paper quite a bit easily. Of course, our sessions are all about conceptual knowledge. You guys are aware of it. So anyways, I'm just reiterating the points. Ease of learning will be there because I try to make things as simple as possible. And of course, I cannot guarantee for all, but most of you will start loving this subject SCMPE. That one thing I can guarantee from my side. Once you start understanding the logic and real life practicality of this wonderful subject. And of course, we're going to go with live examples from the real world. In fact, in face-to-face class, I go with, experiments, live experiments, but because this is going to be online live class, obviously we cannot go with experiments. I cannot do experiment here, right? So obviously it's going to be like examples I'll be explaining from the real world, real automobile examples, stuff like that, which you see in your day-to-day life, so that you'll be able to connect more and you'll be able to, find yourself more, comfortable. Yeah, so you guys have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting because so many people have been messaging me, and certain students have messaged me saying that, sir, today is this particular Dasami or Ekadasi, something like that, and therefore it's a very auspicious day. You can announce your new batch from this day and all. I really love you guys. Thank you for so much of love. So you guys have seen what is good day for me to start a particular batch. I could not message you in person, so I'm telling here in the public platform. I'm so much touched by that gesture. So thank you so much. And here is the announcement. Hope you guys are okay with it because you have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So sorry for that. Really sorry for that. It's because of the technical issue. Why? Because see, even today, the technology that we're going to use for live, the kind of encrypted technology that we are actually trying to use is not that well developed. Okay, so because it is not that well developed, so obviously what's going to happen is that it takes a lot of, what can I say, testing and testing and testing and testing and testing. We have been testing actually lot of times since last, I can say, 2 to 3 weeks. We have been testing and testing because I have to ensure that you guys will have the least problem, right? So therefore we have been doing this testing part. So that's one thing. So technical issue is one of the major reason, guys. So I was testing and testing and testing and testing. So based on the testing, what is the conclusion that we have arrived at? I'll share with you. See, guys, you have two options to watch this particular live session. One is the Windows option, which means through your laptop or your PC. The other one is Android mobile. Sorry, iOS users, not possible for you, so it has to be Android mobile. Now, my advice would be for you guys, your first preference should go for Android mobile. So based on our testing, based on my personal testing, the images were very sharp and the quality of the video was really good compared to Windows. Windows, it's because of the larger screen or something like that. The live streaming quality is not that good when compared to Android mobile. So I will always advise you guys, all of you guys, when you are trying to register for the classes. So I want you guys to go for Android mobile. In case you don't have that and you want to definitely go for Windows, yes, you can go for it. But my recommendation would be to go for Android mobile. But yeah, both of them are there. But because there's a bigger screen, so that pixels density with respect to that, the clarity, the feel that you get might be a little bit compromised, is what I would like to say. And coming on to the devices, ensure that whether it is Windows, the laptop, or the Android device, ensure that it is not more than 2 years older. So this is really important. Okay, 2 years or max 2.5 to 3 years. Beyond that, if there is an older device, definitely you're gonna have an issue because this is very recent technology. So it is based upon the newly new devices and stuff like that. So therefore, I think most of the guys, when it comes to Android mobile, definitely it will be new ones because nobody uses, except it's an iOS device, that is iPhone. Nobody uses it for more than, like, what can I say, like 2 years or something like that. So obviously, with respect to that, I think you guys will be having the latest. But with respect to laptops, probably you'll be having 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. But I would rather not recommend that. So if you have the latest laptop, like at least last 2 years, which means I can say 2017 half after or 2018 after, something like that, it's better to go for it. Better to go for Windows option. Otherwise, Android would be the better option. Is what, based on my testing, my own personal testing with multiple devices through my some of my students and friends and all that, that is what I've come to conclusion. So I'm giving you the factual, actual information so that it's gonna help us a lot. Right. So yeah, I'm also freaking excited for the new batch. I hope you guys are also equally excited. So I've got multiple choices over here. As I told you, you've got Windows option as well as Android phone option. In both the options, you can see the live streaming. Okay. Now, some of you might feel that, sir, in case if we miss these live classes, what's going to happen? We do have backup. We have arranged backup facility in the form of Google Drive. And we have arranged Google Drive in such a way that we'll give you 6 months validity for Google Drive as well, which means you'll be watching classes through live. And after that, we have provided an add-on option of Google Drive for that, which will help you as a backup. And plus, we are providing some 6 months validity for the same, so that in that 6 months again you can watch the classes and stuff like that. So we are trying to provide you the best. That's what we have planned. And when you are registering for the classes, you can specifically ask for that option. So you have two choices. One is only live, the other one is live plus Google Drive, which is a very nominal fee difference will be there. Okay, but I personally feel that this plus this option for 6 months will give you the best of both the worlds. You'll be listening to the classes that are interactive, but at the same time, you'll be having the option of backup, and that too with a 6 months validity means it's just like you're getting a Google Drive class plus you're getting a live class. It's like that. Or otherwise, if you're really tight on your budget, of course, you can go for live. We are actually streaming this particular, live classes based on private server. So private servers are actually costly when compared to the normal servers that can be YouTube or stuff like that. So it incurs a lot of cost for us, to be very honest for you, and because we wanted the experience to be so smooth, and that's why we are going for it, right? So that's the thing. And yeah, I can understand so many options, so little time. I think today it's somewhere around 4th June and the batch is going to start on 7th. So yeah, it's from 7 June. I can understand that. So what to do? Technical challenges. Okay, testing and testing and testing. So that's the reason. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. But I don't know. That's the way it is. So try to share this video so that if at all any of your friends are really waiting, I think there are some students who are waiting since last 6 months. I think probably they would have purchased Google Drive also. But when it comes to my Google Drive students, I'll talk to them. I'll try to give them the latest. Whenever the latest things are being done or recorded, I'll try to upload the same into their Google Drive link, so it should not be a problem for them. Whereas the people who really want to listen to the live classes, live interactive classes, there is a bunch of students who always want their classes to be disciplined a particular time, and they want to be more connected. They want to talk and stuff like that. They want it to be interactive. For you guys, this is a golden opportunity. Then yeah, so I know, yeah, you guys have high expectations. Even myself, so I know this. So one more announcement that I'm going to do is that, of course, right now we are still working on it. It's not yet finalized. Otherwise I would have made a separate video. But we are planning color books. Of course, initially we're gonna plan with the amendments and case study digest, which is 300 pages. We're gonna come up with the color books. We are just working upon the cost part, because color books, the cost part is going to be really troublesome, unless you make thousands of books, order thousands of books at a time. It's not gonna be that effective when it comes to costing. It's really costly. So therefore, we are working on it. In fact, we are planning ourselves to buy a machine, and then from that we're gonna work out. So we are doing a lot of ifs and buts. A lot of thought process is going on. A lot of brainstorming is going on. Once it gets finalized, but we do have the intention to give you guys, everybody who buys the classes from us, along with the classes, we try to provide you the color books. So we'll make a separate announcement on the same. So I hope that's another highly expected thing from us. So yes, we are listening, and we are working. Okay. So I hope that's it from my side. We'll see you guys soon in the class. And we got our announcement finally, new CA final batch SCMPE. I hope you guys are excited. I'm also very excited. So if you can see here, yeah. So this is the details. If you can see here, you can WhatsApp or call. I would rather ask you to prefer to WhatsApp or message to either of these numbers: 924694644, 9063063832. So it will be SCMPA live online interactive batch from 7th June. That is just 3 days from now, 2 days to be very honest with you. 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. You can watch through your Windows or phone or Android, and you can contact us in order to register. So right now we are having limited seats, to be very honest with you. So we cannot really provide, because we are going on a private server. So it is not that kind of service which can hold too many number of students. So whoever really wants to view this online classes, and of course once the classes starts and once 10 days or 7 days is done, immediately we'll try to provide Google Drive classes with these lectures, and then you can buy Google Drive as well. But those who really want to attend these online live classes, the live interactive batch, so I would rather ask you guys to register as early as possible to avoid disappointment. Again, I'm repeating, this is not a marketing gimmick. I don't do that. I don't like it also. First of all, that's not my way of doing things. I really find it very embarrassing when I have to do a little bit of marketing stuff also. That's my nature. This is the fact, because we are not running on a YouTube based server or something like that. We are running on a private server, so therefore our capacity is limited. Okay, so therefore first come first serve basis, guys. So this is not a marketing gimmick where people do that. I really hate to say this, but I have to say this because you guys need to understand what's going on. So try to register as soon as possible if you guys are really waiting for something called online live interactive batch, and share it with your friends, because I'm also not that good in advertising. You guys know that. In fact, my team is also, their health is not good right now. Many of their family members have suffered through corona, and they are into that kind of rough patch. Even myself, my health is okay right now. So that somehow I'm trying to protect myself, based on this cold and all this, as you can see this. So therefore, so the point is, try to register as early as possible, and please, so that you will avoid disappointment, to be very honest with you. And then later, don't get disappointed when we say that entire slots have got booked. So that's it, guys. That's it from my side. And of course, the number is going to be very limited. because I personally feel that too many numbers, the interaction will be chaos. So therefore, we wanted to keep it very limited so that it's easy and it will be the environment will be so good and we'll be able to do justice for everybody. It's not like too many people, then obviously you cannot listen to the all those people when everybody starts asking doubt, and if the number is too huge, you'll not be able to do justice. So it doesn't work that way. So the limited number what we have planned, I want each and every person, each and every student to get benefited the most. So therefore I don't want it to be like biggle wiggle and stuff like that. Okay, so that's it guys from my side. So you can WhatsApp to that number, preferably WhatsApp. In case you don't get a reply, you just message one more time, because too many messages we get and sometimes it gets skipped up for our team also, so that they may miss certain messages. So you guys need to just message it one more time so that it will come on the top and they'll be able to reply you. So that's it from my side guys. So try to register as early as possible. Even for us also it will be easy for us once we get clear cut numbers, so that we'll arrange everything based upon the same. And apart from all these things, there is a disclaimer, very important disclaimer. No matter how many testing that I've done, no matter whatever the requirements, we have been testing since last 2 weeks, and we have seen each and every possibility where in this online live streaming with respect to technical part where things can go wrong. But despite that, this is technology guys. So technology always, no matter how much care you take, it may go here and there wrong. So in that case, we have planned a technical team and they'll be always available. So when the class is going on, if something otherwise happens, you have the backup. So there is no problem for us. In case other than backup, of course, when there is a problem, we'll try to resolve it in the best way possible. So I want you guys to have that patience and don't get frustrated, because this is a technology, and that too, this is the latest technology in our country. So therefore, giggles will happen. But as far as we have tested, we found it very less, and therefore we hope the same to happen. But ensure that your internet connection is very good. That's one of the requirements that you guys need to do from your side. Ensure that minimum you have 20 Mbps of speed of internet with you, and if you have 4G connection, that's also it's fine. In fact, with 4G connection from my phone with hotspot in last year, when I was locked up in my hometown because of corona, I made YouTube live. The revision lectures that you guys are seeing, that 8 days revision lectures, that was made in YouTube live based on mobile internet. I don't know whether you guys can believe it or not. So therefore, if mobile internet is there, if you have 3 GB of data and stuff like that per day, or 2 GB also should be fine if I'm not wrong. Chalta hai. But it's better if you have 20 Mbps or more than that speed, so that what will happen is that this we will be able to reduce the probability of having a technical issue. So these are all practical stuff, Nana. So I don't want to give you some sort of lame promises and stuff like that. So this is a reality. So have a good internet connection and have a last 2 years recent kind of a PC or a mobile. Anyway, you'll be having latest. Okay. So in that case, it should be fine. Beautifully, the live will go. And I hope it's going to be good experience for you and for me as well. Even I'm equally excited, because for me, interactive classes are always so good. I'm very excited. Right, guys? So thank you so much. This is PKSL signing off. Bye-bye, guys. Love you. Jai Hind.